Cleve wants to know, I'm planning to look at a VA foreclosure soon, and he kind of emphasizes that it's a VA foreclosure versus a regular, which we're going to have to talk about because I didn't know there was a difference.
Yep.
What questions should I ask the listing agent? So first, wait a minute.
Let's go, Frank.
Is a VA, Frank, this is you, Big Bang. Is a VA foreclosure any different than any other foreclosure?
The contracts are different. Mm-hmm. The contracts, actually, there's less of them. There's less paperwork.
Shut up.
But the paperwork itself is it's very difficult for many agents out in the field to even understand themselves and their agents.
Okay, hold on. I got to tell you, this is one of those moments on the show when I can guarantee you that 97.2% of the agent, the real estate agent, the realtor population had no concept that a VA foreclosure had different paperwork than other foreclosures.
I think it's closer to 98%, not 97%.
Wow, 97.2. You are so picky.
I swear, I had a VA REO condo about a year and a half ago.
Damn, that's a double whammy right there.
Put the property on the market. It was well priced, nice, clean property. Association, one of the only associations I've had in the past couple of years that wasn't underwater. Good to go.
Healthy.
I get multiple offers. I get a particular buyer who'd fallen out of escrow twice on some other properties, and the agent says my buyer is going to go for the throat, and they offered $22,000 over the list price. So we're golden. Mm-hmm. So it gets to the point where we're opening, getting ready to open escrow, but the traditional RPA that was sent in or offer contract has to be transferred over to the VA contract. The multi-page, which is about 10 pages.
The offer that the buyer's agent submitted on the wrong paperwork
has to be transitioned over to the VA contract, which is only like 2 pages. So you have to get 10 pages worth of fill-ins on 2 pages. And this agent, you swear that I had told him, I need you to put that square peg in that round hole. Because he sent it to me 10 times, and it was wrong every time. I literally wrote with crayons on. I'd send it back. Do this right here. Put this there. Put this there, and he could not get it right. It doesn't give you all the separated line items to put in where your earnest deposit is. Everything in your closing cost credit and things like that. It has to all be bundled.
Is there less liability, or because the 8-page purchase agreement has a lot of protections for the buyer?
It's pretty much the same protections and runs 90.
And a government agency actually whittled it down from 8 pages or 10 pages to 2.
It's just their preferred document, and it confuses people out there.
Frank, there should be more.
Frank, give me 2 questions that Cleve should be asking the listing agent on a VA foreclosure.
On a VA foreclosure, basically, it's going to run. It's going to run the same way. It's just the paperwork. Make sure that your selling agent or the buyer's agent,
right, the agent representing the buyer,
sends in the paperwork. Have him call the listing agent and get the specifics and particulars on how to send it in right the first time, because if you send it in and that listing agent doesn't screen it like I did and he sends it in to the seller and to the escrow, it's going to take 3 or 4 days to come back to be told it's wrong, and then you're going to send it in 3-4 days again.
Let me rephrase that question a little bit. Is there 1 or 2 questions that you should be asking your real estate agent that Cleve should be asking his real estate agent? Does it matter? I mean, should he be using a real estate agent that understands how to purchase a VA?
That's the thing. I don't know how many that really do. Yeah. They don't do it with
Is there any chance that he's not going to be able to represent him as well as somebody that understands it?
They just need that agent to.
So the process is the same. The paperwork's different.
Process is the same. Paperwork's different. Just tell the agent, hey, myself, I've heard on this real estate show here that the contract's a little different. Please make sure we're filling it right, outright, and sending it in right the first time. Don't be embarrassed or ashamed to call the listing agent. We will help you, because believe me, I don't want to drag on for 1 month just trying to get the paperwork right so that we could have a 45-day escrow.
Don't be offended if there's crayon on the contract.
Okay, we're running up, crayon. We're running up against the end of the show, so I want to get this last topic in. So, Cleve, great question.
It's still
really
as is. They don't fix anything, even though they're the government.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Cleve, if anybody needs more information on that, contact us, 562-888-BEACH voicemail. We'll take care of it.